Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Hi, I'm Julie Geigle, and this is the free masterclass, New Year, New You, creating an intuitive blueprint for 2023. You're going to love what I have for you today, and let's dive right in because I have a tight schedule for us. All right, let me get my notes together here. Be sure to open up that chat room, introduce yourself, let us know who you are, where you're joining us from. We will be using the chat a lot. This is an interactive class here today, so make sure that you are able to access that and you can say hello. So I'm just going to say hi. There we go. Padmini's from New Jersey. Happy New Year. Awesome. All right. So the first part of this program here today is designed to release. We're going to release 2023, and then we're going to create that space. We're going to create the energetic blueprint, and then we're going to do the oracle forecast for the year. And then once we move through that oracle forecast, I work with, today I'm using 9 different decks. They're getting it all. And then we will move into a meditation on creating your best year, creating 2023. We'll tune in and connect with your higher self, but we will tune in and connect with your future self. So you will meet up with the you on New Year's Eve of 2023, and she'll let you know how things went for you. So yeah, let's take a peek at our chat. Diana, hi everyone. I'm Portuguese, but living in England. Awesome, welcome. Joel, happy to be here. Wonderful. Sue, I'm down with the flu today. Oh, all right. Well, sending you much love and prayers, Sue. Thanks for popping in here. That's a real go-getter. Someone who's not feeling well and comes along for the ride anyway. We love that. We love that, Sue. All right, so just a couple things about this new year here. The 2022 was a 6th universal year. As many of you know, if you're on my list, I'm a numerology buff. And actually, I think it was this 2022 that I realized that Metatron is a numerology master. So that made perfect sense that I was drawn to numerology and really have embraced it the last 3 years. I think I've been with numerologist.com. This will be my 4th year. And I just love it. They're amazing over there. All right. So 6 was all about opening up to the harmony, relationship harmony, and balance, home, health, karma, love, success, service, and then instilling discipline, boundaries, humanitarianism. So that was last year. So 2023, we have a 7 universal year. And 7, if some of you know a little about 7, it's about the relationship with yourself. So that's the energy of this year, your relationship with you, loving yourself. Now, not only loving yourself, but it's a time for spiritual reflection, liberation, discovery, intuition, and inner peace. So it really is a completely different energy than what we had last year. Now, we also have in Chinese, it's important to kind of note what's happening over there. We have the Chinese year of the rabbit. So the year of the rabbit is actually, they have their new year on the 22nd. So we have our new moon on the 21st, and then we've got the Chinese New Year on Sunday, the 22nd. Now, you got to love this, right? Because rabbit is the luckiest sign of the 12. So with the Chinese New Year, there are 12 different animals, if you will, and rabbit's the luckiest one, right? The lucky rabbit's foot. So go buy a lucky rabbit's foot. I might have to do that because this signals a year of prosperity, hope, and calm, which is right in alignment with what I just talked about. So it's important, why do we care about numbers? Because when we close out the 6th universal year, we are able to open up our next spiral of growth for our 7 universal year. Numbers can guide us. We aren't here alone. We have a spiritual team. We have God, the divine, whatever that is for you. They're guiding us. Numbers are guiding us. Numerology, astrology is guiding us. They're all here to help us because they see us down there floundering and they're like, oh my gosh, we can help. But it's a matter of understanding what numbers mean, what the numbers that you're seeing mean, and then applying that in your life. So again, 7 is all about you. It is the year of you. I just love that, right? Okay, so we're going to do a quick meditation. Like I said, our time's really tight today. I've got like four or five main things that we're going to move through, and each are in chunks of 20 minutes because I know some of you are working, maybe on your lunch hour, or 2 hours is a long chunk of time, I know, for you to sit still. So just know that everything's kind of set up in 20-minute blocks of time. So if you miss something, make sure to come back. The replay will be available if you registered. Now, I did send out the link, so if you did not register, you will not get the replay unless you register. I still have that open. I'll probably leave that open for the day and then close that tomorrow. But take a nice deep breath, close your eyes, and hold yourself in that beautiful sacred space. I'm just going to get some music going here in the background for us. Just allow yourself to drop in. Calm your mind. Calm your body. Excellent. Excellent. Now we're going to call in your spiritual team, the guardian angels that you work with, the masters and guides that are here with you, helping you, your divine, God, creator, universe, source, spirit, and your loved ones. And just feel their love and support as they show up for you here this day, opening up that beautiful portal of communication, inviting them to come in and assist us in creating the blueprint that we need for a successful new year. And take a nice deep breath into that. And inviting in Archangel Metatron, my guides, my masters, my teachers, Sri Amma Bhagwan, Jesus, God, Mother Mary, Buddha, Ganesh. I'm just feeling the extra support that we have here today. Now we're going to take a moment to look back over 2022. And I'm going to kind of fast forward through this for time's sake. But just know this will be recorded and you'll have access to it again. I do recommend grabbing a journal and making a few notes next time during the replay. But right now, we're just going to kind of fast forward through everything. Now, as you look back over 2022, and it's critical that we review the past so that we can really step into the present and the future. So, how did you win in 2022? I want you to think about what made your heart sing. What did you create, grow, nurture, accomplish? What did you win at? What gains did you make? What made you smile? You can come back and write this all down month by month or the whole year, whatever you decide. But right now, I just want you to focus on what pops into your mind as I give you these suggestions. It's like you're watching a movie of your life, a movie in review, 2022 in review. Take note of the 2022 experiences and accomplishments that were aligned with the 6 energy of relationships with others in terms of balance, home, health, love, success, and service. This was the energy of instilling discipline, boundaries, and humanitarianism. Take a nice deep breath and just release all of that. Excellent. Now we're going to review your struggles. What were your struggles in the past year? Just take a moment to reflect on what struggles occurred in your life, what brought up fear, pain, discomfort, resistance. What did you cry over? Take note of all the things that pushed your edges. Don't berate yourself or judge yourself. You are an incredible human being. So hold yourself gently through these questions. Now I want you to focus on the lessons you learned. What did your joys and your pains teach you about yourself? What were the consequences of the things that came your way? What insights did you receive about yourself? What lessons did you learn? Beautiful. Now take a nice deep breath and let that go. Now we're going to do a clearing. I'm going to have you keep your eyes closed, stay in that space of 2022. And I'm going to do a clearing with our spiritual healing book. So if you've worked with me before, you know how powerful this is. So there are simply patterns in the book, and they're programmed with specific things. So the first pattern we're going to work with is clearing out discordant emotional energies from 2022 and clearing out any discarnate spirit attachments that we might have brought into 2023 with us. So take a nice deep breath as we open this power symbol. And I say this prayer. There is but one presence, power, and mind. We are now one with the presence, power, and mind of God. We are filled with the white light of spirit. Every cell and fiber of our being is filled with this powerful white light. This light vibrates at several thousand seconds per cycle and fills our minds and hearts, and now flows out to surround us with a beautiful shield of energy. Only the highest vibrations may now enter. We call on Archangel Metatron and all of our masters and guides to assist us at this time. We release any discordant emotional energies from 2022 and any discarnate spirit attachments. We ask the masters of light to be with us as we release all of this energy that is no longer serving us. Take a nice deep breath. May the Holy Spirit guide and guard and set us free. Oh, beautiful. Could you feel that energy release? That was powerful. All right. So stay in there. Keep your eyes closed. I typically do 3 patterns in this book when I'm doing a clearing for someone. And so we are doing a collective clearing, coming together here. Everyone who registered, whether you're live or not, have created a beautiful collective consciousness, beautiful energy. And so we are going to ask what this collective needs for clearing. And the first issue that's come up is pollution protection. And so take a nice deep breath as we go into this issue to clear from 2022. Pollution protection. And I want you to repeat after me silently to yourself. If there is anyone or anything that has hurt me in the past, knowingly or unknowingly, I forgive, release, and return to love. Nice deep breath. Excellent. And our second one if I have hurt anyone or anything in the past, knowingly or unknowingly, I forgive, release, and return to love. Nice deep breath. And let that go. Perfect. Cleared. It cleared right when I said, if I have hurt anyone. All right. Now we're going to go to a second issue that needs clearing from 2022. And the next issue that comes up for all of us is loneliness. So just take a nice deep breath into loneliness. And repeat after me silently to yourself. I now release all my beliefs, perceptions, and judgments that I am alone. I now release all need and desire to believe that I am alone. I move into my heart and hold myself lovingly in that space. I now completely accept and believe and instruct my subconscious mind to completely accept and believe. I am not alone. And not only am I not alone, but I am loved. I am whole, and I am happy. I completely accept and believe this on every level of my being. I am not alone. I am loved. I am worthy. I am whole and happy. Nice deep breath. And let that go. Oh, that was a tough one, but it did clear at the end. All right, we're going to do one more. Stay in there with your eyes closed. All right, this one we're going to do next is depression. So take a nice deep breath. Open your heart to release any issues in this collective consciousness that has been created as we gather here together of depression. And repeat after me. I release the pattern in my consciousness that created this condition. I'm willing to change. I love and approve of myself. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be happy. Take a nice deep breath. We're going to continue with this one. Continue to repeat after me. If I have hurt myself in the past, knowingly or unknowingly, I forgive, release, and return to love. Oh, there it cleared. Nice deep breath. And let that go. I just see many past lives of this collective that we have here today of suicide. And so we cleared that out. Now we're going to install a positive energy. And the positive energy, I'm going to ask Spirit to share with us. Self-control. Self-control. So take a nice deep breath. Close your eyes. We're still in there. And we are increasing self-control. Increasing, increasing, increasing. And repeat after me. I am love. I am for love. I give love. I receive love. I am in control. I let go of control of others and focus only on myself. Feeling confident, secure, and in control. Nice deep breath. And let that go. Oh, that was so good. Oh my gosh. I hope you could feel that amazing clearing of 2022. So take another nice deep breath and go back, or you can go ahead and come back into the room. Stop our music. There we go. There we go. That was awesome. Okay, so next we are going to move into our next part of our workshop here today, imprinting the energy that we want for 2023. And we're going to begin with a color. So close your eyes quickly. And I want you to just allow yourself whatever the first color that pops into your mind. And I want you to go ahead and share that in the chat with us. Again, just letting go of all expectation. What color pops into your mind when I invite you to think of a color? All right, Padmini has yellow. Love it. Joel, blue. Sonia, cherry red. All right, Diane, green. Okay, excellent, excellent. So this is your color for the year. Now, some people choose their color, but I was guided to have you do this more intuitively. I love to do things intuitively, as you know. And so I'm just going to share a couple. Now, with the color, to use this as your energy imprint, it is helpful to connect with the color, right? So buy clothes in that color, purchase a necklace in that color, get a pillow for your couch in that color, buy a crystal in that color, use or create a screensaver with that color. So there's all kinds of different things that you can do, but I'm going to just quickly. So this color sets the energetic tone. And I work a lot with colors, and color is very, very powerful. It is another way that spirit communicates with us through colors. And so I'm just going to kind of quickly go down like the most popular colors, if you will. And you can have more than one color, absolutely. But these are the colors, and these are generally what they mean. If you want more information on the color that you picked, just Google it. There's loads of stuff on the internet. All right, so if you picked red, it's passion, it's romance, it's love, loving yourself. So that's perfect for 2023. Purple is intuition. Black is formality. White is hope. Yellow is happy. Sunshine, I always think of sunshine. Pink is nurturing. Green is healing. Blue is stability. And blue is, that throat chakra. So it's speaking your truth, standing in your speaking your truth, setting boundaries. And then gold is abundance. I love that one. All right, next. And this has been around for a few years. So if you haven't jumped on this train, now's your time. Pick a word. So take a nice deep breath, and I want you to pick a word. So thinking of 2023, what word comes into your mind? How do you want 2023 to unfold? What is your goal? What do you want to accomplish? What word can serve as an energetic imprint to help you create this for yourself in 2023? I was going to share my color with you. My color when I did this is magenta, and Metatron's magenta. So I just had to smile when that color came in for me. It was like, yes, I love that. All right. So my word for the year is certainty and lean in. Lean in actually came first. And then later, when I was working with my coach, the certainty came up. So other really great words for 2023, and go ahead and pop your word in the chat box for us. Abundance, elevation, simplification, transcendence, transformation, enlightenment, expansion, exploration, creativity, certainty, radiance, alignment, surrender. Oh my gosh, the list is just endless, right? With words. All right, let's see what you got here. Sue, possibilities and abundance. I love that. And Joel, integrity. Padmini, abundance. Beautiful. Diane, commitment and freedom. Yeah, freedom's a popular one. Christina, strength. Diana, abundance and fertility. Ooh, that's nice. Oksana, health and happiness. Love it. Sonia, love. Oksana and baby. Of course. I was like, where's baby in there, Oksana? Love it. All right. Next, we're going to move into patron. So I want you to close your eyes and invite a new guide, or maybe one that's in your team but has been kind of on the back burner. Who's your patron for 2023? This is somebody that will watch over and guide you. Lakshmi is mine. She's the prosperity goddess. So this is a person that watches over and guides you whenever you falter or fear or don't know what to do. You can turn to them for inspiration. It can be a grandparent, a hero, a saint, a favorite author, angel, a master, God, goddess, guardian angel, famous person you admire. So go ahead and pop that in the comments. Who is your patron for the year? Mother Mary. Oh yeah, Sonia, I love that. That's so perfect for you. Anybody else? Who's your patron? Joel, Lord Ahura. Interesting. I'll have to look him up. Padmini Buddha in my Reiki masters. Oh yeah. Christina Uriel. Excellent. Oksana, Mother Mary, Diane. You want me to help you out, Diane? I've got the Archangels and Ascended Masters book. I love this book. Horus. When I flip for you, Diane, Horus comes in. Horus. He is the son of Isis, the goddess. She's a very powerful goddess. Horus is a powerful falcon-headed sky and sun god representing strength and victory. So fun. All right, let's see. And Sue had Horus and Ganesh. Oh my gosh, I love it, Sue. I'm loving it. Okay. Anybody else need help with one? Oh, you're welcome, Diane. Did we get everybody in there? I think so. Diana. That's funny. Diane and Diana. All right, Diana, here you go. Yeah, I think we're going to go backwards here. Oh, you're going to love this, Diana. Isis, no lie. So Diana got Isis. She's the Egyptian moon goddess who embodies femininity, motherhood, magic, healing, and power. And then Diane got Horus, who is the son of Isis. So funny. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Wonderful, Oksana. Stepping into Isis. Yes. Higher priestess. Wonderful. All right, now we're going to move into theme song. And those of you that were here early heard my theme song. So take a nice deep breath, close your eyes. What song pops into your mind? This one actually took me a few days. I had to go into my playlist and be like, all right, I need one for 2023. And this one came in right away. It's by the American authors, and it's called Best Day of My Life. And I just replaced life with year. Best year of my life. All right, so pop in the comments. What's your theme song for the year? Bella, I'm assuming that this is the name of a song. I've Got the Power. Sue, Unstoppable by Sia. Oksana, It's a Wonderful Life. It is a wonderful life. Padmini, Hero. Yeah, there's lots of great ones out there. And I don't typically have a theme song. I don't typically think about this one to energy imprint, but it's fun. It is a fun one, and just kind of have that in the back when you're feeling low, you need a vibrational boost, to pop that in and just know that that's your theme song. All right, Dan's going to have to think a little bit. Oh, Diana says, Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. Oh, yeah, I love that one. Iridescent, Joel. Unstoppable, Sonia. Love it. All right. Next, we're going to focus on where do you want to serve? Where do you want to shine? Excuse me. Take a deep breath, close your eyes. Where do you want to shine this year in 2023? Now, for me, my word is service for shining. Where do I want to shine? Other words, other areas where you might want to shine: intuition, kindness, motivated, good listener, transparency. So these are kind of traits, if you will, or areas like public speaking, taking action, service, compassion. What do you want to grow or expand? Who is the person that you dream of becoming? Like, at your eulogy, when they're standing around talking about you, oh, she was so, she helped so many people, or she was the kindest person on the planet, or what do you want to be known for? How do you want to shine? All right, so here we've got Diana says spirituality, and Bella, service in the world with my intuition. Padmini, a writer and healer. Sue, divine truth is loud for me. So embodying the truth. Christina, intuition and comfort. I love comfort for shining. Yoga pants every day, right? Sonia, compassion and intuition. All right, excellent. Yeah, that's another one that might take a little bit of thinking about. Diane, success, beautiful, shining with success. Oksana, self-love, compassion, spirituality. Excellent, excellent. Now, I highly encourage you to create a vision board. So take each of these areas, and I think we had 6. Did we have 6? 5. Take each of these areas. We had 5 different areas, so I'll just review them quick here. So the first was color. The second was a word. The third was your patron. Who's watching over you? The fourth was your theme song. And the 5th was where do you want to shine? And so I highly encourage you to create a vision board. And, I've looked at quite a few apps with vision boards and stuff, but one of the simplest things that you can do is Canva. I had a free account forever, and I just upgraded because when you upgrade, you can remove background in pictures, which has been amazing. But yeah, they've got loads of pictures in there, lots of creativity, different things that you can use to work with it, and user friendly. Oh my gosh, my 4-year-old granddaughter could pop in there and create something fantastic. Canva.com. But yeah, so, or you might want to create a screensaver, have that as your screensaver, or maybe a screensaver on your phone, your laptop, maybe print it out and have it posted on your wall. If anybody has a good app for vision boards, I like canva.com. Awesome, Oksana. So I did my vision board on it yesterday. So Oksana, did you use Canva? Yeah, I downloaded a couple apps, Sonia, but they just were a little complicated for me. And I just popped over to Canva, canva.com. I'll type it here, Canva. Excellent. All right. Now let's go ahead and move into our next part. We're going to do the oracle reading now, and then we will do our meditation to where we step into 2023, what 2023 looks like. All right. So those of you who I've read for before kind of know how this works. But if I haven't, it'll be a fun treat for you here. I'm just checking my time. Oh, we are right on time. That's awesome. All right. That's the teacher in me. Okay, so I've got 8 different decks over here on my serving platter. Actually, it really is a serving platter. And so we're going to tune in to the collective energy, whether you are joining us live or you're coming in on the replay, it really doesn't matter. We've created this collective consciousness, this beautiful collective consciousness, and we are allowing spirit to share with us what our forecast for 2023 looks like. So we're just going to invoke that here for a second. Take a nice deep breath, close your eyes. And again, we're just inviting Archangel Metatron, all my masters and guides and yours, whether you're here or watching the replay. And we're just asking them what is coming for 2023. Give us some insights, some themes. Where is our energy best spent in 2023? All right, take a nice deep breath. Okay, here we go. Now, the first deck is the healing deck, and it's by Matt. Matt, what is his last name? Can. I love him. Con. All right, so I'm just going to shuffle. So everybody take a nice deep breath. All right, and then I'm just going to pull one card. Now, the card that comes up for our group here is opening up my mind. Opening my mind. Now, this card comes with a mantra, and I'm going to have you write the mantra down. This will be your mantra for the year.
Harry,
yeah?
is anyone just opening the kitchen?
Oh, sorry. I'll make sure you're muted, everybody. All right. I think we've got everybody muted. I'm like, what? Okay. So the mantra that I'm going to have you write down is, I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. So this is a beautiful one, opening my mind. And I love this for 2023, right? Because it's about expansion. It's about thinking outside of the box. It's about allowing for different perceptions and viewpoints than what you normally would have. And it's the judgment-free zone, right? Which really, as we move into this higher state of consciousness, that's where we're moving into, allowing people to be who they are and not expecting or requiring people to fit into this square box. All right. And Bella said she heard learning and growing. Perfect. Okay, now our next deck is the romance deck. So take a nice deep breath, close your eyes. We're just going to open our hearts to focus on whatever the romance angels want to bring in for us here today. All right, so the card that comes up, there's some cards that are not so nice. So I was praying we didn't get one of those. All right, stay optimistic about your love life. Stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. All right, so now we know 2023 is not about relationships and other people. It is about self-love and loving ourselves. So even with that focus for 2023, in the romance department, I almost get the sense that you're going to get like a free pass. You're going to get a break. So there's not going to be all this roller coaster up and down, in and out, drama, unending. I see that your relationships in your life are going to be steady, or if there's drama, you just take a step away because it's the year isn't about your relationships. It's about you, your relationship with yourself. So staying optimistic and having faith, trusting that you don't need to jump in and fix everything all the time, that you can focus on yourself and honoring what you need within yourself, and your romance, the relationships, they're going to ride. You can come back. Maybe next year is the year that they get you back. But this year, they kind of need the automatic. They're running on automatic. And it is also good for things to figure themselves out. Again, I'm not seeing that you need to take any action in the area of romance or do anything different. It is just simply about holding the space, the mindset, and staying positive that they're going to figure it out. You're going to figure it out. But right now, we're going to stay in our sacred space, working on self-love. I love it. Okay. Now, the next deck is the angel deck. Angel Answers is the one I love. So I love this deck because it's a time frame deck. You can't find many of these decks around. So take a nice deep breath, close your eyes, just opening to whatever the angels want you to know in terms of time frame in your life. When is always a big question. All right, so the card that comes up is there's something better. There is something better. So this card is inviting you not to settle. Yeah, that there's something better coming along, and not to get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable, because there is something better coming along. And do not settle, because you'll look back over your life and you'll be like, oh my gosh, you know what? Why didn't I go for that? Why? So there's something better coming along. Be open and be ready, be watchful, on high alert, and it is yours. It is yours, because it's not coming to tempt you or taunt you or tease you, all those T words. It's coming because it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity. And if you're not ready, if you're not watchful, if you're, oh, I'm fine, I'm good, I don't need anything more. If you're not watchful, you'll miss it. Yeah. All right. Next up is the chakra deck. Okay. And this one's by Tori Hartman, I believe. So take a nice deep breath, close your eyes. What chakra are you focusing on for this year, 2023? What chakra needs healing? Needs all your time and energy, all your love. Okay, here we go. Hey, the card that comes up is creation. I love that. And the chakra that you're working on is your seventh chakra. It is your connection to the divine. Now, with the creation card, this is about creating your own reality and truly embodying, stepping into the highest and best version of yourself. So with this card, I am seeing that you have more power than you realize, and that you have more choices than you know. So a lot of times people live on, I call it default, where they're just on this automatic and they're just going through the motions or doing what the automatic. And sometimes we don't realize that if we don't like what we have, we can change it simply through choosing again. And a lot of the work that I do with people is just that, helping them to clear out that old habitual pattern and choose again. Yeah. So that beautiful creation. And then the seventh chakra is your connection to your divine. So spirit, God, source, whatever that is for you, you are deepening. And it fits perfectly, right? Because 7 is all about spirituality. And so that's what you're focusing, that's where your energy is best spent this year. If you try to focus on a different area, you might find yourself running into walls or feeling frustrated. But when you're in alignment with the energy of the universe, that's when things flow. Okay. Now, next up is the Fairy Tarot deck. And so this is a big deck, so I shuffled ahead of time. And the card that came in from the Fairy Tarot deck is Ace of Winter. And this card has 3 messages. And the first message is don't be deterred by challenges along the way. So this is about persevering, not giving up, that it's not going to be easy. Life, we didn't come here for easy. Metatron tells me that all the time. We came here to expand and grow. So don't get off track. Don't get discouraged if it doesn't turn out the way that you want. Keep moving forward. The second message, it's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Now, we are in Mercury retrograde. So there are a lot of people in my spiritual community that say, a lot of people set their intentions in 2022 at the end of the year, but there's a lot to be said about Mercury retrograde and setting your intentions now. We've got the 1-1-1 portal. It opens on January 1st, 1-1, and then it ends today, January 11th, 1-1-1. And so I love to do this blueprint during that, when that portal's open, because 1 is all about making a wish. It's all about creating. It's all about manifesting. The universe literally the clouds part, the sun from heaven beams down, and your team is all standing there saying, your wish is my command. It literally is like a genie. And so this message is, right now we're in Mercury retrograde. So communication is bogged down. Everything's on pause. And this tends to be a difficult time for a lot of people. But Mercury goes direct next Wednesday. Now, with that said, our message, because this is for the entire year of 2023, this is a very strong message to make sure that you are communicating and clearly articulating yourself so that people understand what you mean and where you're coming from. Otherwise, there can be a lot of miscommunication and hurt feelings. So you always want to be checking in with people and following up and not assuming the worst, because I do see a lot of potential for a lot of, drama, or again, that miscommunication between people. And then the storytelling starts up, and then you just have a whole nother opened up another can of worms. So that's a really good message to heed. And then the third one, amazing new ideas that should be implemented. I love that one. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So there's a creative streak for 2023 that is zipping right along through. And one thing I know about creative ideas is that when an idea drops into your mind, if you do not write it down or take action on it, it disappears, never to return. And what is really cool is that this creative idea gets dropped in a lot of people, and some people run with it and some people don't. I mean, just think of Post-it notes, right? How many times has somebody come up with something and you've been like, oh my gosh, I thought of that. If I had just blah, 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 I could be the millionaire with Post-it notes everywhere. So yeah, it's important for you to either write it down or take action so that it doesn't slip away from you. But this is an exciting year because when that creative energy gets stoked, gets flowing, you are unstoppable. All right, now this is a little bit of a tough card, depending on how you think about it. From the shaman deck, I love the mystical shaman deck. I work with Native American energy in my team. And so this card or this deck is always so special. For this year, what you get is the lower world, the lower world. So I really do see this part of, the collective consciousness of humanity tugging on us all. And so with the lower world, what this means is that it's really important to honor your past. Okay, we're not brushing anything under the rug. We're not ignoring or denying or stuffing. We are dealing with it. We are healing it. We are holding space for ourselves and humanity. And we are not afraid. We are not afraid to go there. And so the lower world really, it's got two components. One is it is the shadow side of yourself. We're not perfect. That's why we're called human beings. Our spiritual being is perfection, but our human being is imperfect. And so we all have a dark side, all of us. And so it is embracing that dark side with love and humility instead of shame and chastising. And so that's one component, the shadow. The other piece of the lower world is the energy of our ancestors. So in India, they are always talking about the 10 programs that run our life. And one of the programs is past lives and ancestors. And so what your parents did, the struggles that they had, the successes that they had, affect you. And so this year is self-reflection, right? Loving yourself. And you're in that container, you're also healing ancestral karma. And you're also healing the wounds of the shadow self, because the shadow self really is that suffering part of ourself. All right. See, that wasn't so bad. Okay, we're almost done. Keepers of the Light is next. This is one of my favorite decks. And so just take a nice deep breath, close your eyes. This is like the patron. So when I said, think about a patron, so this is our collective patron that's being assigned to us collectively. So just opening to receive our collective patron. All right. Oh my gosh. So I can't remember the one that came in for Diane. Oh, was it Horace? Oh my gosh, you guys are going to crap your pants. Guess who we got? Horace. Oh man, this is blowing me away. All right, now I don't know a lot about Horace, so I cannot believe he's shown up twice today. That is hysterical. So Horace represents the cosmic gateway. Diane says, yay for Horus. I love it. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring right now. So this aligns perfectly with our creation card. So I call that a double message when you have two cards from different decks that have the same message, that hold the same theme. So we got a double message with that. That is so exciting. Oh my gosh. All right, now we're going to close with the colors. So we've got a collective color that I'm going to pick for us as a collective group. So everybody take a nice deep breath, close your eyes. This is so much fun. All right. And we're just gonna be open to receiving whatever color. All right, well, this is a fun one. Or I should say interesting. It reminds me of the lower world. Cyan. It's got that really intense, intriguing colors in there. It's a turquoise, and the message is build your confidence. Build your confidence. So I love how this color is really focusing on yourself, focusing on you, that self-esteem, confidence, courage. Yeah, it's so perfect. So with this, we're actually going to do color activation. So in our book, we have color activations that come with this deck that I positively love. I do this with all of my clients, and it's just a beautiful way to close out the reading. So everybody take a nice deep breath. And we're going to focus on the color cyan. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. All right, here we go. Cyan strengthens your confidence and belief in yourself, balancing the systems of your body and giving you clarity in times when you need to make choices. It also helps release stress to attain peace and relaxation, and can be very helpful in fine-tuning your communication abilities. And we talked about that a couple times. Build your confidence with the help of a cyan circle. So I want you now to take a nice, slow, deep breath in. And as you breathe out, allow yourself to completely let go of all stress and tension in your body. And now I want you to imagine a big cyan circle in front of you, focusing on the different qualities that make a person feel confident. They might be things like knowing what you're doing, feeling good about yourself, feeling happy, getting what you want, feeling courageous, like you can do anything, staying in your power, and now I want you to repeat after me. I now embrace my confidence, peace, and clarity. And take a nice deep breath and let that go. So perfect. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. All right. So next we're going to move in to the meditation to really create. We're going to take this energetic blueprint that we just set up right now, and we're going to do just a very short meditation on creating our 2023. What does 2023 look like? And when the year closes, how do I want to feel? What do I want to be able to say about 2023 as the year closes? So everybody just take a nice deep breath. I'm going to get our music going again here. And just take a couple deep breaths as I get the music situated. And again, we're calling in your team, your angels, your guides, all of the masters. Horus is here, Metatron. What do you want to call into your life this year in 2023? I want you to think big and believe that anything is possible because it is. I want you to imagine removing any mental or emotional limitations. If you could be, do, or have anything that you wanted, if your life were a paradise on earth, what would it look like? I'm just going to give you a minute to set that up. And now I want you to imagine your future self is standing in front of you. It's New Year's Eve, the last day of 2023. And she's standing right in front of you, looking at you eye to eye. All of your dreams have come true. I want you to listen to her describe all of the amazing things that happened and how you feel on this last day of 2023. Beautiful. And now thank her for being here for you, for helping you to see what's possible in your life for yourself right here, right now. Helping you to truly embody the highest version, the happiest version of you. You spent the year taking the time to nurture, to love yourself, to do the things that were important to you, to spend time with the people that you love, to give generously and experience freedom and flexibility in your life. Endless blessings, miracles, and joy every single day because you are aligned with your highest and best self. So say goodbye, give her, give him a hug. Thank them for coming. And I can hear them say they're not going to be far. They're moving into your spiritual team, and they're going to be watching over you, helping you to turn all of those dreams into reality. And take a nice deep breath. Come back into the room slowly, beautifully. Excellent, excellent. All right, great job, everyone. Great job. You know, it's not easy to do looking back on what 2022 held, creating that blueprint for 2023. A lot of people don't do this. And I know personally for myself, when I take the time at the end of the year or the beginning of a new year to purposefully do this, it changes the energy. It changes the energy of my year. And I'm able to do more, to be more, to create more. So the work we did is essential to your personal evolution and happiness. Absolutely. So pat yourself on the back. Yay. Feel proud. You've just sown the first seed of 2023, and anything is possible. Literally, it is. It absolutely is. All right. So before we dive into our spotlight coaching, I'm just going to take a minute to share a few things with you. If you've been thinking that you'd love to work with me privately, then I definitely have your back here today. So I have a special offer for those of you that are here watching this. I've created a VIP experience so you can really turn your dreams into reality with my help. And so your next best step is to go ahead and book a discovery call, and we'll sit down together and determine if you're a good fit for the program. And if you are, my special offer is a free gift. The first session will be free. So I want you to go to your email box right now, and I sent you a message, and there's a special link in there so that you can book that discovery call today. And I'll go ahead and drop it in our chat room here. For some of you, that might be easier. All right, there we go. There we go. Yes, yes. So I think I've got a couple times available tomorrow. Otherwise, I should have some opening up next week if next week works better for you. But you can go ahead and take a look at that. And then if you're having a hard time finding a day and time that works, you can just private message me. And I'm always happy to work within your schedule to be flexible around that. But yeah, it's a great way to start the new year. So I'm just going to give you a minute to go ahead and do that. And then we will come back here and do the spotlight coaching. And while we're waiting for you to go ahead and take a peek at that, I'm going to go ahead and play that song because it really gets your juices flowing. It really cements and integrates some of the information that I've shared with you here today. And if you weren't here in the very beginning, you'll get a chance to hear this song. I love this song. And then if you have any questions about anything, you can go ahead and pop that in the chat, and we will have time at the end for some Q&A. And as you're listening to the song, be sure to replace that word day with year. Makes it so powerful. And feel free to get up and dance. That's what I'll be doing. Shake it out. You got to move that energy. Move that energy. Get that energy out. That is actually part of a process. I'm telling you, if you feel down, that's an excellent song to listen to get your mojo back up. That's for darn sure. All right. So did anybody have any questions? Were you able to find that link? Able to get that scheduled so that we can connect? All right. All right. So no sound. No music. Oh, that's so funny. All those messages did not come in until just right now. All right. Well, you'll have to listen to that song. It's American Authors, and it is Best Day of My Life. Best day of my life. Okay. Now we're going to move into the favorite part of our time together is that spotlight coaching. So we're going to go ahead and I think we've got 9 people here today. So I think I could probably get through all of you. Yeah. So it's just a matter of order. So let's see, what's the fairest way to do this here? I'm going to just look at my participant list. All right, we're going to start with Bella. All right, so how this works, Bella, is I'll have you come on camera. You have to be, I do appreciate if you can be on camera. Let's see. All right, so you are the first one, Bella. I have got time blocked out till 3 o'clock. So I've planned on probably about 3 to 5 minutes. So one question or issue. I'm working with some new techniques on change, helping you change feelings. Maybe something's happening and it's frustrating, or there's anger or resentment. So I'm going to split it up into half of the time questions, more about, what path should I take? Should I go back to school? Those just kind of defining questions that a lot of people have at the beginning of the year. And the other half with this change. What do you want to change in your life? Okay. So Bella, you can choose. You'll be the start. I can't hear you, dear. You're muted.
There we are.
There you
Can
go.
you hear me? Yeah,
I
sorry
can.
about
Yeah,
that.
no worries. No worries.
Nice to meet you, Julie.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'd just like to know what path I should take in life with my spiritual gifts.
All right. And we're just trying to replace the pin. Somehow I've got Joel up here. Pinned, remove pin. Okay, I wonder if we'll just spotlight you. Joel, is there any way you can, for some reason, you're coming up like you're pinned. So just check there. Thank you, dear. All right. All right. Ask me again, Bella.
Sorry. Yeah, path I should take with my spiritual gifts.
What path you should take for your spiritual gifts. So this is a very common question I get a lot. And Spirit always tells us whatever we are guided to. So do you have some options that you're considering? Because then I can really narrow down. I work with a percent of value chart that's excellent in helping you point you in a certain direction or path.
I think basically because I've been through a traumatic past, I'm here to help others with my wisdom and knowledge about that and pass that on to others to help them heal and teach them and inspire them by that.
Okay, so we're going to check the chart with that, and we're just going to ask what's the percent of value for Bella to move into spiritual work as a healer?
Yeah.
With trauma, 100%. Yeah, immediately. And even as you say that question, oftentimes our experiences are what make us the perfect fit for that career.
Ah, so yeah.
Yeah.
Makes
Because
sense, yeah.
because you know, like nobody else, what that feels like.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And, you know, one of the most difficult things when you're trying to find a coach or a therapist or counselor is finding someone who has been through what you've gone through and who knows.
Was walk the path. Yeah.
Yes. So they don't care so much about your training or your
Mhm.
certificates or what you know. They care about being able to relate to you, to connect to
Yeah.
you, and feel
Mhm.
like you really do feel what they're feeling.
Understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a unique gift. That's a unique
Wow.
gift. So that's, you know, that's the lower world, you know, this card. So absolutely, this is confirmation for you that you're working
Wow.
on, you know, one of your divine life purposes is to help other people
Yeah.
heal ancestral issues
Yeah,
and
definitely.
get out of patterns and programming that have been coming down through generations.
Yeah. And inner childhood wounds.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a big
Yes,
one.
yes, yes. Monumental.
Mm. Hmm.
Monumental. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Oh my
Wow.
gosh. I see so
It's
much
been a
happening
journey, Julie.
around
It's
you.
been a journey, a long journey. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and it's tough because a lot of people are like, you know what? I've had this experience over here and I know I'd be really good helping people with that, but I don't want to have to go back and remember that every time I'm working with somebody. And
Mm.
so you are a true prayer, a true warrior of light
Yeah.
as
Thank
you find your courage to be a light for others.
Yeah. Wow. That's powerful.
Yeah. 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 You're going to do great things.
Oh, wow. Thank you,
And
Julie.
the children need you. They do. There's many because we are in a crazy world right now.
I know.
I mean, a 6-year-old brings a gun to school and shoots his teacher. What? What's oh my gosh.
Really.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So these kids, they need you most definitely.
It's just like you say, finding the right mentor or teacher to help me along that road, really, that path.
Yeah,
That will help me shine them, out to the collective and help
most
others to do that
definitely.
in
Did you
healing,
book? Did you book a discovery call
transformation.
with me? I would love to see if I could help. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking into that. Thanks,
yeah,
Julie. I appreciate it.
definitely, definitely. Yeah,
Thank you.
you were made for this.
Oh,
Love you.
wow.
Thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us, Bella.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you
All
for your
right, let's
time.
pop over. All right. Sonia, you're next. Sonia, are you there? Oh, there she is. I'm gonna spotlight you there.
Hello.
Hey,
How are
hey.
you? How is everybody today?
We are all wonderful. How can we help you, my dear? Or what do you want to change?
Well, as you know, Julie, I'm in between work right now, and I kind of go in all of these different directions career-wise. I've been, working with the public for a very long time, and there's parts of what I want to do next is, to work from home and be less directly involved with people. But I guess I'm wondering, is that in my highest good? Because I am a healer by nature. So, but this world is tough. And sometimes I just want to recluse and just stay home.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you have any insight on that that might be helpful, but
So really
And-
there's two paths, right?
yeah.
Either going down the healing route
Hmm.
or going down the finding a job or a career where there is not interaction with people.
Right.
Is that
Right.
correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay. So we're going to check the chart.
Okay.
And so I'm going to test each one separately.
Okay.
And let's see. Here we go. So what's the percent of value for Sonia to choose a career where there is no interaction with people? Okay, that comes up to 100%. I should have told you to clear your energy first. But we're going to trust that was spirit speaking and not Sonia. And then we're going to just test the other one. What's the percent of value for Sonia to choose a career where she is working with people? That's 0. And so what I heard with 100%, a career where you're not interacting with people, was for now, but not forever.
Okay. That makes
sense. And then what I heard when we checked, if you're working with people, they were screaming, no, no, no.
Yeah, I feel like I need a little bit of time to work on healthy boundaries with people, and maybe spirit, or God is just intervening right now and just trying to help me heal from some things. And maybe this time is just meant to just kind of relax and heal myself. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm seeing that it is more about so when you choose a career that doesn't involve working directly with people, I see that you still create an opportunity where you're connecting with people. And that eventually this leads you into the next career that you'll have more long-term. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah. But when you give yourself the space to just be in a field where you don't have to deal with anybody else's emotions or energy, it's going to open up not only a whole new level of healing for you, but in these things that you are doing on the side, these hobbies or these communities or these other connections you're making just on the side, actually open up and bring forth what your next best step is. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. That's cool.
Yeah. So don't push yourself before you're ready. And then it's all a happening. I'm not seeing that there's a lot of action that needs to be taken other than, when you're ready to move back into the workforce and just, there's plenty of fulfilling careers where you don't have to interact with other people.
Yeah. So maybe just let it come to me in a sense and don't push anything right now.
Yes. Yeah. And right now you're just exploring, connecting, focusing on yourself. Most definitely. Yeah.
And I can do that for a little while financially. So I feel very
right. I think about Fiverr. You've heard of Fiverr?
I don't know if I have actually.
It's a site where entrepreneurs can go to hire people on a project basis.
Oh,
So
okay.
like they need somebody to set up a landing page for them, or they need somebody to proofread their book. And it pays pretty good.
Okay.
Or so I hear. But yeah, so I see something like that where you're still connected to the spiritual field, or there are still opportunities to cross paths with like-minded people, but You're not having to deal with people's energy or being stuck or trapped in, I can't
Okay.
get away. I have to stand here for an hour and cut their hair. There's nowhere to run.
Nowhere to go. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Sonia. All right. Diane, I'm not sure if you're still with us or if you had to step away. I'm going to give you a few minutes to come on, Diane. There she is. Miss America. Hi there. How are you? Unmute yourself. Oh, let me type. Okay. I will open my chat. Yes. Oh, Joel said freelancing job. That's what Fiverr is. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And we are just waiting a minute while Diane types in her question. She is at work right now, so probably can't have a full-on conversation with us, but we can communicate in the chat room. All righty. My ultimate goal is to be able to work from anywhere. Excellent. Should I continue to pursue my Optavia coaching business? If not, what should I do? Okay. Wonderful question. All righty. And so we're just going to ask the chart, what's the percent of value for Diane to continue to pursue the Optavia coaching business? That's 95%. And then we'll ask the other way, what's the percent of value for Diane to pursue something else? That just came to a standstill. So I'm, definitely seeing that the coaching is, really the way to go. That's really where I've moved into. I'm a life coach, spiritual life coach right now. And it's been amazing. The freedom and flexibility. It's, not much different than what I did before, but it, my background. So it just feels more comfortable for me. And I'm just seeing the same for you, that you would be excellent. There's honestly no reason why you couldn't be making $100K a year coaching easily and beyond. I personally know people that are making in the millions with coaching. Yeah. This is a market that is just exploding right now. And what's coming in the next 5 years, it's going to continue to explode above and beyond what anybody, it's going to be like Facebook was. Yeah. So you can't go wrong. Beautiful. I love it, Diane. We'll have to get together. Have coffee sometime. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, let's see who is next. Christina, are you able to jump on or are you away from your phone? There she is. Hello.
I can jump on, but I'm in bed because I have a bulging disc problem today. So,
okay. Absolutely. Let me get you pinned. All right, there we go.
Okay. So I guess my issue is, is there an opportunity to blend my previous professional career with a more spiritual direction in the future, if that makes any sense?
It does. That seems to be the question of the day. All right, so we're going to check the chart here. What's the percent of value for Christina to, now just for clarity, to infuse what you're doing with spirituality or to actually move into something that's more spiritually based?
It's, I don't really know how to describe it. My
Mhm.
previous profession is nursing, but I'm no longer
Oh,
able to do that medically.
yes.
So because of health problems from
Oh,
nursing. So spirituality is kind of been on what I've been doing for the last 20 years as a hobby, like for myself. I don't necessarily, I don't think I'm looking for financial, like I don't need a full financial career in that. Like I'm not looking for, I need abundance for a certain amount, I
right,
just would
right.
like to share that gift with others.
Yeah.
And if there's
Because,
a way to bring that about.
well, what I'm seeing are, do you work with oracle cards?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you work with the tarot or general, like angel cards and others?
Yeah, usually oracle, and then I do like guided journal, or I do like meditation or
Yep.
things
Yep.
like that.
Yeah. So I see that exploding for you as you focus on that and helping people with your own spiritual gifts. I do see that opening up for you. So it would be a matter of, are you offering this to friends and family right now?
Yeah, sort of, just kind of like, or a friend of a friend, like if I don't know them personally.
Yeah. Yep.
I
That's how
just
you
do a
begin.
little guided
Yes.
journaling and use oracle cards or whatever I'm guided to do, and then I write it out, and then I just send an audio recording to them
Ooh,
for free.
right.
Like, I hope this helps, and I
Yep.
kind of spread
Yep.
that sort
Yep.
of more of.
There's loads of Facebook groups where you can get a lot of practice
Yeah.
and that you can get more comfortable with working with other people and working with your gifts. That, and I've also worked on psychic directories, and so
Oh,
that you get paid for.
right.
Like I worked on the best American psychics and
Right.
best psychic directory. Bob Olson, his is the best, my favorite one. But it's different than a call center. It's not a call center.
Right.
And so what I loved about being on the directories was that it gave me practice for payment. So I wasn't going broke developing my gifts. I
Right.
was able to get paid and I set my own rate and I set my own hours. So if I had a headache that day, I didn't have to work.
Oh yeah, I definitely have to be able to set my
That
hours.
flexibility. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
My
So
health.
even with clients scheduling appointments and that expectation that you have to show up on a certain day at a certain time, that might be difficult for you right now. So working on some of those directories might be more convenient. And again, it's not that you need the money, but
Right.
the difference between the people that come into the directories and the people on Facebook, there's something about paying for a service. I don't care what it is. There's something about when you have to pay somebody else for something, you treat it differently.
Yeah. I
There's a
agree with.
there's a different energy. So I would experiment with both and kind of see what feels better for you. But I definitely see lots of opportunities for you, even hosting a Facebook group, managing a Facebook group, and doing monthly meditations or weekly meditations whenever you're up for it. But beginning to gather I call them pods of light, beginning to gather your community, your pods of light. You could, again, marketing 101 is to have a newsletter. You must be, are you on my newsletter, my email
Yes.
list? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you see what I do.
Yeah.
Sending a video every week, or I'm on one and she just sends an angel message every week. Very short and simple. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to open that up every week. And then when I have something I want to promote or share, then I've got a list of people that I can send a message to and say, hey, I'm doing a free group reading night. Join us on Zoom at noon on Friday or
Yeah.
Saturday.
Okay.
And then when you connect with them, then if you've got, all right, you got a taste of what my
Can do.
skill. Yeah. If you'd like a private session, special offer today, if you came here live, half price or, love offering, whatever, and then invite them to have a private connection with you. But the bottom line for 2023 really, Christina, is about yourself. What does Christina want? What could you do in 2023? So when you come to New Year's Eve and you look back and you can say, I felt love. I felt joy. I felt happy. I helped 1,000 people.
Yeah, and that's help others to
Yes,
provide
I had an
support or comfort. Yeah.
impact. My meditations, people loved my meditations. Yeah, and feeling like you made a difference. In
Yeah,
2023,
exactly.
I made a difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly the goal, I think.
Yeah, and I'm actually seeing that as you continue to build that confidence and feel good about your place in the world, that it's going to heal your body. What's
Well,
happening?
that would be grand. That would be great.
Yeah, because I'm just picking up that part of your struggle with health is because almost that feeling of suffocation as a nurse.
Yeah.
Feeling suffocated, that don't get me wrong, nursing is a honorable profession. I was a teacher, a school teacher.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
on par then. Like they're both very high personal
Service.
risk,
Yes.
burnout, service industry.
Absolutely. 7 years was the, length of a teacher.
It's
But
longer for me, but yeah.
yeah. So I just get that feeling of just feeling like you've been suffocated and now you can finally breathe again. So part of the health issue is that feeling like you couldn't be who you were.
Yeah.
Maybe spiritually speaking. For me, it was about God. I wasn't allowed to say the word God in my classroom. And I didn't realize how much of a toll that was taking on my life.
Yeah, absolutely.
My health. I had severe migraines when I left teaching, severe, 3 days a week.
I got everything.
Right?
It's like
Yeah.
every system has just failed. It's on lemon, the car light engine, everything's on.
Yeah. So this year
Yeah.
for you, Christina, is really about gravitating toward where you are called to go. So there are no wrong answers.
Okay.
It's all about what feels good for you. And at the end of the year, what do you want to be known for? And how do you want to feel in your body? Yeah. And I would love to help you. Be sure to book that discovery call so we can see if we're good fit to work together.
Okay. Thank you very much, Julie.
Absolutely. And I love the purple and your wall.
Oh, this is my spirit room. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
This is my own room for this kind of stuff. Yeah.
Great energy. All right. Oksana, are you still with us, my dearest?
I am. Sorry, I was trying to come out of my pajama look. I don't know if I can. My career is pretty good. I'm happy with where I'm at right now. So I'm not searching for anything new this year. My only
That's
goal
good.
is where my goal is. So yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. Well, speaking of your goal, why don't we do some change work with that and see if we can't clear out any blocks?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about. Yeah, exactly.
All right. So with the change work that I've recently learned, this technique, it is about identifying one thing in your life that you'd like to change. So, and we're, in terms of conceiving, right? And so I want you to tell me when you think about conceiving, what happens in your mind, in your body?
I see fireworks.
That's good. That's good, because that's where we want to be. Now, is there at any point in your day, in your week, in your month, where you're feeling frustrated, or maybe the thought comes in, will this ever happen? Or, is there something else I could be doing? Or do you have any thoughts like that?
Yeah, like why the delay? I do have that thought, and then maybe like the time between after the ovulation to the period, it kind of go into this like slump, like just waiting period, like not like just living life, but it's just like, okay, let's just wait for 2 weeks. What's gonna happen?
Yeah. So, what would you say? Okay. So then after you get the test,
I don't
and
even test. I don't test. Well, I test for ovulation,
your
but I don't.
period. Okay. After you
Yeah.
get your cycle,
Yeah,
when your cycle comes, how do you feel?
depressed more like damn, it's again.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Nope, didn't work.
Yeah.
We're still in the doing mode.
Right.
Okay. So that's what we want to get. That's the spot. All right. So I want you to go back to how you're feeling in your body, how you're feeling in your mind right before you get your cycle. What's happening when that happens, or right at the moment when you realize.
I guess I should I don't know if I should look like more like a reset, like new try
Oh,
versus
I'm going to help you with that. Right now, I want you to get into the feeling you don't want.
yeah, more like like on the, I'm praying like it's not gonna happen, like it's not gonna, like I don't want to see the blood, like, oh, it's not
Yeah.
gonna happen.
So disappointment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Okay. So you're in there, your cycle is here, and you're like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I really thought this was going to be the month. Yeah. The disappointment, all right, we've got to get back in there, get back up on that horse and try again. Okay. Okay. And where is that in your body?
More like a lower solar plexus and second chakra area.
Second chakra. And that one is, I deserve to be happy. That one's, I deserve to be happy. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is that feeling of disappointment?
I would say 7 or 8.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good. That's high enough for me to work with. Good. All right. And so now I'm going to teach you a technique, and you can use this with any emotion that you're wanting to change. And there's a million different techniques, but this is the one we're going to focus on today. And somebody is not muted, so we're going to mute everybody, and then I'll have you unmute yourself again, Oksana. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Okay. So the technique we're going to use, I call it the wiggle. Now, everything's energy. We've talked a lot about that here today. Everything's energy. And so what happens is our brain is going along and going along. And in order to change the pattern that's been created with the disappointment, we have to have an interrupter. So we interrupt the pattern of thinking and then reprogram for what we want to think, how we want to feel. So we're running on default. The programming is deep. You've been trying for a few years, and this has happened a lot. So we need to interrupt the pattern to affect a different response. So we're working with the neural network patterns in your brain. That's why this will work. It does work. I'm in an intense coaching training right now, And there's like 400 people in this program. And we do breakout sessions, and we are all just freaking blown away at what's happening for people. It's insane. And it's just the first day. Like, oh my God, this is incredible. I can't wait to use this with my people. So the technique that I'm going to teach you today, and like I said, there's a million of them. And so if this one doesn't work, we could try a different one next time. But I call it the wiggle. So you're in that feeling of disappointment. Oh my God, this is happening again. Crap. Now we're going to interrupt that emotion by wiggling it out. So I want you to wiggle your whole body. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Right now. Come on. Do it, do it, do it. Come on. Yes, good. Energy. It's stuck in your body. We're getting it out. Crazy, crazy girl. Oh, okay. All right. Good, good, good. And laughing and smiling, that's an interrupter too. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Now, how do you want to feel when that happens?
Obviously happy, like, yay, it's another chance.
Good, good. Or neutral, no attachment. No big deal. We get to try again. I love my husband. It's fun trying again. Right? Yeah. So neutral, no attachment. What else? I really want you to get into that. How do you want to feel instead?
Oh, that's about it. I guess I don't know. I'm like emotionless. Oh my God. Just enjoy, like to be in a joyful state, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Joy might be a bit of a reach from disappointment.
Okay.
Yeah. So from disappointment, joy is where you ultimately want to be. What's in the middle of that?
Hopeful. Sue's helping.
Oh, I love that. There it is. That's it. Hopeful, hopeful. And thank you, Sue, for putting that in the chat. I didn't see that, but yeah, that was perfect. Hopeful. Hopeful. Yeah, this isn't the end. There's more opportunities, and I'm going to show up. I'm ready. I'm here. I'm doing the work. I'm showing up in courage and in faith that
I feel like I'm getting like almost like self-sabotage, like I'm resenting for all the work that I've been putting and I still have to keep doing it.
Oh, okay. Well, right now we're just going to stick with the disappointment and then the hopeful. Okay. Now I want you to really get in that hopeful space. This is going to happen. I've got everything put in place. I've got a support system. I'm doing everything right. I know without a doubt, this is happening for me. Yeah. And feel that in your body. Unwavering faith. Nothing can shake you. Miracles happen every day. Anything is possible.
Right.
Yeah. God is on my side. You can't go wrong when you got God. Excellent. Okay. I can feel it for you now. Now I want you to go back to the day you get your cycle. And where are you at with disappointment?
I'm like in a neutral space. Like, yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like it's probably dropped down. So it was at like an 8. What would you say it's at now?
5.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. We're going to continue going in there. I'm going to do one more loop. So normally when I'm working with somebody, we loop around 2 or 3 times and I might use a couple different techniques. But we're going to stick with the same technique. We're going to loop again. So you're at a 5 with disappointment. All right. Now, remember, this is a pattern that's deeply programmed. We need to interrupt it in order to get a new result. How do you want to feel instead? So it's stuck energy in your body. I want you to wiggle it out, get it out. Oh, it's at a 5. We're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, we're going to get there. Body. Oh, deep in my soul. Great. Great. Love it when you do that. Your cheeks get all rosy. All right. Now I want you to, how do you want to feel?
Everything's gonna be all right. For some reason, I got the song.
Everything's going to be all right.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful. I'm patient. I'm trusting. I'm confident. And I'm showing up. I'm here. And it's okay. Take a deep breath. All right. Now we're going to move to that day. Your cycle comes. You're in the bathroom. Where's disappointment now?
Like it's 2 or 1.
Yeah, I could feel it drop a little bit. I see like a 3, but it might, even less than that. That's excellent. Excellent. So I would, when that comes up, again, think about that. You have to interrupt it, wiggle it out, and come back into how do I want to feel? So I am continually asking myself all day, every day, when I am hit with a barrage of emotions, because as a highly sensitive person like you are, and I am, it's constant, it's nonstop.
Yeah.
And so I'm constantly asking myself, how do I want to feel? I don't have to feel this way. This is the program. I have a choice. I can interrupt the program, or I can let it run me over and bulldoze me and sabotage me.
Yeah.
Because that's what it does. Yeah. Yeah. So you've got the power. I want you to practice with this, work with this. And interrupters can be dancing, laughing, calling up a girlfriend and laughing, watching a funny movie. But the worst thing you can do is marinate in that feeling of disappointment.
Yeah.
Don't allow your mind to marinate in emotions that are not serving your dreams and desires. Yeah, you got this. I'm so glad you came today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, everybody. That's all I have for you here today. Thank you so much for showing up. And I wish you all the best. Don't forget to book that discovery call. It's absolutely free to see if I can help you. And again, if we decide you're a good fit for the program, the first session's on me. All right. Mwah.